auto light circuit, switch operation status and sensor value are sent to the BCM. The BCM uses BCAN to send lamp operation command to the SJB, and the SJB activates the IPS to operate the headlamp. Let's analyze the circuit. Move the play bar to learn about the auto light circuit. In the auto light system, the BCM controls input and the SJB controls the output. Therefore, the auto light switch status is sent to the BCM using pull-up method, and the auto light sensor signal value is also detected by the BCM. When the auto light sensor value is 1.8 volts or below, the BCM determines that it needs to operate the headlamp. When the conditions are met, the BCM sends the headlamp operation command to the SJB via BCAN. The SJB uses the IPS control according to the BCM command to turn on the headlamp. The same control mechanism is used to turn off the headlamp. The BCM monitors auto light sensor signal. When the signal voltage value becomes 3.5 volts or above, the BCM determines that it needs to turn off the headlamp and sends out the headlamp off command to the SJB. The SJB stops the IPS control to turn off the headlamp. Please review the lessons you've learned in this session through simple quizzes. We are going to learn about the start system circuit in this lesson. When the user operates the start key, the crankshaft starts rotating and fuel combusts to start the engine. At this time, the starter motor is used as the power to rotate the crankshaft. In the start system circuit, the controller detects the ignition key signal of the driver and operates the relay and starter motor. To learn more about the control process, select the Shift lever and Start button and check for the current flow. In the case of the start system circuit, the PCM receives start switch signal and controls the start relay. If the inhibitor switch is not at P or N, power is not supplied to the relay coil, and the starter motor does not operate. Let's analyze the circuit. Move the play bar to learn about the start system when the shift lever is at P or N. Move the play bar to learn about the start system when the shift lever is at D or R. The PCM controls both input and output of the start system. The PCM uses pull-down method to recognize the ignition switch status, which is the input information. When the key is at start, 12 volts is applied to the PCM. Upon receiving the start signal, the PCM grounds the start relay. At this time, the shift lever should be at P or N to supply power to the start relay. This is to prevent the vehicle from suddenly moving when the shift lever is at D or R. The circuit is designed in a way that the engine can be started only when the shift lever is at P or N. When the relay operates normally, current flows to the starter solenoid, and the starter motor starts to rotate. At the same time, the lever moves and the pinion gear of the motor and ring gear of the flywheel are interlinked, transmitting the rotating force of the motor to the flywheel. As the engine operates, the PCM controls fuel injection and ignition to start the engine. Please review the lessons you've learned in this session through simple quizzes. Please review the lessons you've learned in this session through simple quizzes.